Lauren, and today from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my huge September TBR. And also from the title, I'm participating on a readathon called Hogwarts House Battles, which I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to do a Harry Potter themed readathon for a long time, and then this came up and I was like, might as well participate in September just because school is starting soon for the Hogwarts students, so I was like, might as well, right? And yeah, I have 16 books for this TBR. Like, I know there's like 15 reading challenges and then the group book. Even though I'm not going to get to all of them, I still would like to participate just because it seems like a lot of fun readathon. So let's get started. So the first reading challenge is Astronomy, read this book at night, and I picked Mist, Metal, and Ash by Gwendolyn Clare. This is a sequel and finale of Ink, Iron, Glass duology, and I'm just been wanting to read this sequel for quite a while, and I'm just really excited to read this. Even though I give the last book 4 out of 5 stars, I hope this would be better. And this is, like I said, it's a sequel to Ink, Iron, Glass, and I don't want to say what this is about because spoilers, but Ink and Iron Glass is about a girl who is dang it, I forgot what it's called. Typologist? I might have to look back when I talk about it. I did do a book review on Ink, Iron, Glass, which I'll link in the description below, and it's also a historical fantasy where it takes place in Victorian Italy, which you've never seen in any novels, and I just really like that. And of course, this is, like I mentioned like the 3rd time, this is a sequel to this book, and I'm just really excited to read it. The next reading challenge is Charmed, Rhea, new to you author, and I picked Story Thieves by James Riley. I've been wanting to read this for so long, and it's a great about this boy who's like seeking to find the story thieves, I think. I'm trying to remember from the synopsis. Yeah, and that's what it's about, and I'm just really excited about it, and the title really grabbed my attention, and so does the cover because it looks pretty amazing, and then it's a middle grade, and that's one that's been catching my eye lately, and I just can't wait to read it. The next question is Defense Against the Dark Arts, read a book that you previously put down, and I picked Shadow and Glass by Lee Bardugo. I DNF'd this like last year, and I was only 2 chapters into it, and I've been wanting to read the series since when I first heard about it, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I hopefully when I for this readathon I will end up reading this and really enjoying the book because I've heard nothing but good things about it. The next reading challenge is Flying, read your most anticipated book, and I picked Soul of Stars by Ashley Poston. I've been wanting to read this book since I've heard about it and read Heart of Iron because I loved it so much, and I just been really want to read this for so long, and now I'm going to be reading this for this readathon. In case you guys don't know, Heart of Iron is like a sci-fi retelling of Anastasia, and I love it so much, and I also have a book review on Heart of Iron, and I'll link that down in the description below, and I'm just really excited to read it since I've been waiting for so long to read it. The next reading challenges are Herbology, read a book that means a lot to you. Instead of picking a book that I want to reread, I picked a book that is part of a series that mean a lot to me, and I picked Ozlands by Wendy Spinelli, which is the final book of the Everland trilogy, which I'm sad is a trilogy, but I've just been wanting to read this for so long, and I've just been really wanting to read it. This is the Wizard of Oz retelling. The first book is the Peter Pan retelling, and the second one is Alice in Wonderland retelling. So I just wanted to read this because the series mean a lot to me, and I'm just wanting to read it because it's been taking me so long to read it. The next book is History of Magic, read a book that is from a different generation. I picked Nancy Drew, one of the Nancy Drew books by Carol something. I forgot the author's name. Keane, I think that's the last name of the author. This is one of my mom's favorite book series when she was a kid, and I've been wanting to read them for so long just because I know that she enjoys it, and I love mystery, and she loves Nancy Drew, so I've been wanting to read this for so long, and my mom would be so happy that I'll be reading a Nancy Drew book, and I've just been wanting to read one of the books for so long, so I'm going to be reading Nancy Drew for the readathon. The next reading prompt is Potion. Pick a genre that you don't usually pick up. I picked historical fiction for this one, and I picked Da Vinci's Tiger by L.M. Eliot, and this is a historical fiction that takes place during the Renaissance, and I've just been wanting to read this for so long. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it on BookTube, but I've been wanting to read this for since I've heard about it, and it seems like a really neat historical fiction, and I love the Renaissance, so I'm just really excited to read it, like I mentioned about a lot of the books on this TBR. The next reading prompt is, and yes, I'm looking at my laptop covers right there, that's why I'm looking down. The next reading prompt is Arte Messi, I can't pronounce it. Read a book with a number in the title. And I picked The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Reed Jenkins, and I think that's the author's name, or Taylor Jenkins reads that. That's why. I apologize for messing up the author's name. I've been wanting to read this for so long because everybody on BookTube has been talking about it, and all I know about this book is it's historical fiction, and it's about this woman who had 7 husbands, and there's a mystery element to it, and yeah, I've been wanting to read this. I started it, but I only gotten 1 chapter in, so I don't have a lot of opinions about it, but I'm just really excited to read it just because it's been all over BookTube, and I've been wanting to read it since I've heard everything about it. The next reading prompt is Care of Magical Creatures. Read a book that has an animal on the cover, and I picked The Light Between Worlds by Laura E. Weymouth. I've heard that it's like Chronicles of Narnia, that's why the book grabs my interest. Plus, I love the wintry scene to it, and plus there's a deer right at the front, in case you didn't see that, that's a deer, and I've been wanting to read this book since it came out, but I haven't read yet, but I'm just really been wanting to read more fantasy lately because I have a lot of fantasy books on my TBR, and I'm hoping I will end up enjoying this one. So apparently I skipped a reading prompt, but the next one is Transfiguration. Read a book that you recently bought, and I have The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and all I know about this book, it has fairies in it, and I'm just really excited about it, and many people talked about it on BookTube since it came out last year, and I didn't get a chance to get it until now, so yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I'm just love fairies, and yeah, that's one of the reasons I bought this book, because it has fairies. The next reading prompt is Definition. Read a book that is a 5-star prediction. That is your 5-star predictions. I picked Bloodleaf by Crystal Smith, and I'm hoping it'll be a 5-star read for me. It's a retelling of the Goose Girl, and I've been wanting to read it. Plus, it's about a princess who runs away, and she doesn't want to become an heir to the throne, so she disguises herself as a peasant, and that's all I really want to know about this book, and I've been wanting to read this since I got it from Unicorn Crates, and I'm just really excited about it, and plus the cover is very beautiful. The next reading prompt is Muggle Studies. Read a hyped book, and I picked Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan, and everybody's been talking about it since it came out, and I got this from Owl Crate, and all I know about this book is fantasy, and it's about this girl, and it involves with demons, and that's all I really need to know, and plus the cover is really been grabbing my attention since it has really gruesome-esque, I should say, but I've been wanting to read this book since I've heard about it, and yeah, I just can't wait to read this for this readathon. The next reading prompt is Study of Ancient Runes. Read a classic, and I picked Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle, and I've been wanting to read Sherlock Holmes for so long. I could have picked any other classics on my TBR, but Sherlock Holmes has been catching my attention lately just because of next year, Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law's version of Sherlock Holmes will be coming out soon, and like the third sequel for it, or the third movie of the Sherlock Holmes movies that they are they starred in. So yeah, I've been wanting to read Sherlock Holmes for so long, and I love Victorian England, so that's why this has been grabbing my eye lately over other classics on my TBR. The next reading prompt is Alchemy, read a recommended book, and I picked Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I know a lot of people on BookTube has been recommending her books lately, and this one has been in my TBR for so long, and I just been wanting to read it. I don't know what this book's about, but I just want to get into it blind just because, yeah, I've been wanting to read Morgan Matson's book. I don't want to know what this one's about because I want to go into it blind just because I want to be like either I just want to be surprised if I end up enjoying one of her books. So yeah, I know I've said this several times in this video, but I just can't wait to read another contemporary for this TBR. The last reading prompt, the last reading prompt is apparation. I think that's the word. Only read this book in public. Oh my gosh, this one is a weird reading prompt, but I picked The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, and I know the movie came out last year, and that's one of the reasons why I want to pick this up quickly, just because I've seen the trailers for the movie and it looks amazing, and I'm not sure how a lot of people feel about the movie, so that's why I'm a little bit nervous, but I do want to dive on in and to see if I end up really enjoying this book. And the last book on this TBR is the group book, and since my house is Ravenclaw, the group book is House of Sultan Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig, and I'm really excited about this book. It's a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling, and that's all I want to know about it, and I'm just really excited to read this, and I just got this recently from the Beacon Book Box, and I'm just excited to read this, and I love the cover, and yeah, I'm just really excited about this readathon, especially when this book is the group book. So that is all for my September TBR and it's the TBR for Hogwarts House Battles, and wish me luck on this TBR just because it's a lot. 16 books is a lot of books for me, and I'm just hoping that it will be a successful month for me just because I just want to catch up on my Goodreads reading challenge. So let me know in the comments down below if you're participating this readathon or what you're going to be reading in September, and yeah, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!